The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Houston Texans coming up next.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, and here we are, Brock, final week of the preseason. One last tune-up for stars and starters, and of course the game where a lot of these great camp stories will clinch a spot on that Week 1 roster.
And I never tire of these great camp stories, and they come from all different backgrounds. Some are undrafted guys, some are vets with a restart on their career, but they use the preseason, in this game in particular, to springboard some momentum into the regular season.
Ball is teed up, Joshua Carty to do the honors. And away we go from NRG Stadium. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion that this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. C.J. was unique in that way. And that skill set has been a big part of his success.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Rifles it, and it's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 39. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 48. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Stroud. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
first red zone opportunity of the game now for the Texans. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Now it's Stroud. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. A handoff from Mixon, running right. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. They gain nothing on 2nd down, and it sets up 3rd and a long way to go.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
Well, even though it took over an entire quarter for him to finally get on the field, he does get to head out there with a chance to give his team an immediate lead. And you almost expected, Kate, for him to do that. With how much time he's had on the sideline to prepare, with his guys focused for their chance as it's finally arrived.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. That's taken in by Cup. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Able to find Nakua here. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and you get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. Completes. It's Atwell. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing it again here. He'll get this to Cup. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throwing off the play fake here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, anytime you see a player tapping his chest, I'm not a great lip reader, but I know exactly what that says. My bad. My fault. Quarterback delivers him a good ball. He knows that's one he should have caught.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on fourth down. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They're out and set, first and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Ooh, he knew he was gonna pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
From the 33 on second down. Got a man open, complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Collins there to grab it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now. Here's Stroud. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Cut by Diggs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. From the 24. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. It's halftime here in Houston with the Texans enjoying a lead at the break. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the final game on the preseason schedule for these two teams. After this comes final cut down, and then we get started for real. The countdown is on for the NFL kickoff game on the Thursday after Labor Day.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Stafford now. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 3rd down.
Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Back to throw here, Stafford. This is hauled in by Atwell. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He fields it at the 18. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 38. Hits his man on the out route. And he gets this forward to the 19. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete.
Some careful consideration, and Sean McVay will indeed challenge the call.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
No luck for Sean McVay with the challenge flag. The call stands. They'll run here on 1st down. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Here he goes on the bootleg. It's caught.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Option design here. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out come the Rams on offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans take over after returning it inside the red zone.
The best defenses you go look at through the decades are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Stroud. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running left is Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4 yards does get him back to even, partner, but they're left with 3rd and 10 now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Keeping it with Mixon. Call it 9 yards on the play. A good gain, but it's 4th down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
They'll run for this. And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over till it's over.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Quick hitter complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense in the hurry up here. Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10 now. Looking for a target. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he is to throw. Open receiver, caught. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp, and it sets up 2nd down.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
Looking to throw it. He gets this one to Nakua. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. To throw. It's taken in by Williams. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hurry up offense now as time runs down. 2nd and 6 now. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams reduce the lead to just 4. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
This would put it back within a field goal. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but gotta recover this kick. Rams are pointing. We'll wait and see. They got it back. Well, still a risky call, but a little less so than normal given that field position. Wonder if that emboldened them to try it, partner, and in turn get the ball back successfully.
I think that's exactly what it did. Easier to stomach an onside attempt to take that kind of risk with that field position. That penalty, boy, did it prove costlier than just the yardage. It ends up costing them a chance to possess the ball, too.
Oh, he lost the football! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Out now come the Texans on offense. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game.
Previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy is screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Setting up to pass. And he makes the catch. Oh, but they're going to say he was out of bounds. Incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
The obvious disclaimer right here, Kate. Let's make sure the kicker doesn't, well, take the whole blame for this loss. Because, yes, it was a game-tying kick, but this team's performance and missed opportunities throughout, man, there were a lot of guys going to watch this tape and say to that kicker, I could have done more.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And they'll kneel this one down. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. And they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Texans. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot at confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in week 1. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.